All right, my name's Dave. I own Mojo Cycling, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about my Zim bike because there's been a lot of interest and a lot of excitement around it. One of the things that really attracts people when they look at the bike, not just the color scheme and how it's built, but how the wheels really tie in. And for me, I wanted to make a choice of a wheel that was going to give me brutal strength, because it's a hardtail, so the bike's going to take a little bit more of the trail, brutality. And I also wanted something that was going to be aesthetically pleasing. I turned to the guys at Spinergy. They've been around since 1990, making triathlon wheels, downhill wheels. They're like the top manufacturer of wheelchair wheels in the world. You see a lot of people with high-end wheelchairs, they're all running Spinergy stuff. Okay, so what I did was I got with them and I wanted a strong wheel, but I also wanted it to be aesthetically pleasing and light. So let's do kind of a deep dive on the Spinergy stuff. They start with a carbon wheel. It's wide. Dang it if I can't remember the width internal, but I think it's 30. There you go. There you go. So they've got a 30 mil internal, and then linking this great carbon rim to the hub is their special proprietary spoke set made from a material called PBW. And PBO, I'm sorry, it's PBO. And I, for the life of me, cannot remember what that stands for because it's like a really long word, but you can go on their website and check it. But when it comes down to it, it's a super strong carbon-like filament that's multiple times stronger than the stainless steel spoke that you normally use on your wheel. But since it's a filament, when it's not laced, it's like a piece of string. So at the same time as being stronger, it's lighter than steel, and it also gives a little more warmth to your ride. So it's going to take the edge off of this hardtail when I'm running through the rocks and doing some of the stuff that I hope to do around here. I was really concerned about that strength, and the guys at Spinergy were like, we're making downhill wheels with this same setup, and guys are racing on them with no problems, so you shouldn't have any worries at all. So aesthetically, I love it, all right? The whole motif for the Zim bike is purple and blue, and the guys at Spinergy built these wheels custom for me to match that. If you're looking for a wheel and you want a set of Spinergies that are lighter, stronger, faster than most normal wheels on the market, you can get some, and you can have them made in one of or two of a host of colors that will match your bike and look great. Now, finally, rounding out the setup with these Spinergies is the fact that the new setups now have the guts from Hadley. Now, if you haven't been around a long time, you might not be aware of the name Hadley when it comes to hubs, but Hadley hubs are effectively the strongest hubs in the industry. I mean, they are just super strong for whatever kind of stuff you're looking to do on your bike. My old Bad Hair Day downhill bike was built around Hadley hubs back in the day in the early 90s when I built that. So the guts of these hubs are made from Hadley parts, and they're supplied by Hadley. So that strength and that reliability that we've been talking about in regards to these wheels, you start on the outside and you go all the way in. You've got the best hubs in the industry. Super strong spokes, strong carbon, but light, and it's also going to give you a better ride. So that's why I decided to put these on this bike, and I think they do a really good job of blending in and tying all the other things that I've got going here together.